Planning Commission to order. Roll call, please.
Song, T. Williams,
Here.
Sally,
Here.
McKinney,
Here.
Smith,
Here.
Bernard,
Here.
K. Williams.
Here.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. As a reminder, if you've got a cell phone or other electronic devices that make noises, please disable the noisemaker. You've all received, Commissioners, minutes of our August 13th, 2024 meeting. Is there any changes or corrections for those minutes? If none, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of August 13th, 2024. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. First item on tonight's agenda is preliminary plat development, PP 2403. Ms. Megan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Megan Thomas, Planner 1. This is a preliminary plat request for property located at the 2600 block of North Country Club Road. The applicant is requesting to establish the Banth Homes of Siloam Springs subdivision consisting of a total of 153 lots situated on 18.43 acres. The subdivision consists of 149 single-family residential attached townhome lots, 1 recreational open space lot, 2 commercial lots, and 1 lot to serve for the detention of the development. As some of you may recall, the PD and C1 zoning for the property was approved in 2023. This is the proposed preliminary plat for the property. The proposal does meet the intent of the previously approved planned development zone. The subdivision will have 2 accesses, with one on Brashears Road and another on North Country Club Road, as you can see on this plat. And it provides additional housing options for individuals and families looking to move to the community. The proposal also includes planned recreational areas as discussed within the previous PD zoning. Lot 112 shown here. It's kind of really hard to see on here. So lot 112 shown here is the recreational area where they will have the playground and the pickleball courts. And so that will be reviewed with the significant development request. Guest parking has also been provided throughout the development, with parking shown here and here. We also have added some plat notes for shared parking agreements with the commercials in order to ensure that those residentials have ample parking opportunities. The landscaping and siding of the proposed structures will be reviewed through a separate significant development request. However, again, notes have been added to address some of those things already. Staff has not received any calls or correspondence on this request, and staff is recommending approval with 4 conditions as needed and stated in your staff reported. The approval of this will be forwarded to October 1st Board of Directors if you approve it, and staff is available for any questions that you may have. Thank you.
Thank you, Meg. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to address PP 2403? Seeing none, Commissioners, do you have questions or concerns about this development? Seeing nothing from the Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion.
Chairman, I'll move that we adopt PP 2403 with the recommendations as stated by the by the planners.
I have a motion to approve PP 2403 with stated recommendations provided by staff. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve PP 2403. Roll call, please.
Sally,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Bernard,
Yes.
K. Williams,
Yes.
T. Williams.
Yes.
The motion is approved. This will go to the Board of Directors on October the 1st, 2024. Next item on our agenda is significant development permit SD 2409. Mr. Ben Rhodes, your turn.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman and Commission. Ben Rhodes, Senior Planner. Before you is a resubmission of a significant development permit at 3948 Highway 412 East. This is for the O'Reilly Auto Body. On the map there, you see it's zoned C2. Just a reminder, this was a significant development that the commission already looked at and recommended approval to construct a 7,000 square foot retail store. The reason this is coming before you again is because they are resubmitting from the early approval because of a design change with the project, which I'll cover. So this is the new and revised layout. What they've changed is they've added this driveway. Originally, as you see in the staff report, that was a green space strip, and the lot to the east was completely separated from the O'Reillys. But what they're wanting to do is combine it so that there's an interior drive between the two lots, essentially, which is, with that degree of change, it's considered significant enough that it needs to go back through our process to confirm that everyone is okay with that change. Of course, we looked at city codes with this and doesn't violate any of our codes, and in fact, is actually probably more of a preferable treatment, so that allows customers from the store to go to what are the future use to the east without having to get back on the highway and then come back in again. With last time, we are recommending two conditions. There were originally three. One has already been satisfied at this point. So at this point, we just have the condition on the lot split, and then to file the drainage and utility easements on that lot split survey, and that is currently under review by staff at this point, and we believe that will be finished up pretty shortly. If recommended approval, this will go to the board of directors on October the 1st, and staff is available for any of your questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Pardon me. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to address SD 2409? Seeing no one coming forward, commissioners, do you have questions or concerns about this significant development?
Mr. Chairman, no questions, no concerns. I just want to say I'm glad to see this. I know I asked about it when they came for us the first time, if that was going to go through to the other lot, and it makes a lot of sense to do it that way, and I'm glad to see that they did that.
Any other comments for this development? There being no other comments, I will entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve significant development permit SD 2406 with the conditions stated by staff.
I have a motion to approve SD 2409 with conditions as stated. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve SD 24-09 with stated conditions. Roll call, please.
Sally,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Renard,
Yes.
K. Williams,
Yes.
T. Williams.
Yes, sorry.
Permit is approved. This will go to the Board of Directors on October the 1st, 2024. Next item on tonight's agenda is SU 24-05. Mr. Ben, I believe you're up again.
Indeed, I am. Ben Rhodes, Senior Planner. Yes, so you're looking at a permit for a special use, and this is at the 300 block of North Simon Sager Avenue. And this was a special use permit that the commission reviewed back in 2021. Some of you that were on the commission in that year might recall this application. It was for a cell phone tower. It's 173 feet tall. And because of its height, that does require special use automatically in the commercial zone. The reason this is coming back before you is if you drive out there, you'll notice there is no cell phone tower. It never got built. But now they are coming back and actually wanting to do the project. And because the original special use permit expires, they're only good for about a year. So if they don't get implemented, then you're pretty much back to square one. So that's what they're doing, is just reapplying for that original special use permit. Here you see the schematic on the left of what the tower would look like. Pretty consistent with other cell phone towers in our area. And then you have the site plan there in the middle, and then roughly where that site is located on Simon Sager Avenue. It's roughly right across the street from where the new Elliott Electric, just to give you some point bearings of where that is. We are recommending condition, this was on the 2021 approval, that the tower is required to do the co-location until it reaches its capacity. If recommended approval, it will go to the board on October the 1st, and staff is available for any of your questions. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to address this? Please come up, state your name and address.
Certainly. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the Planning Commission. My name is Greg Ferris. I represent the applicants in this case.
We get your address, sir.
Certainly, 144 South Bay Country Court in Wichita, Kansas. This was approved several years ago. Unfortunately, that was right about the time COVID hit its peak. We have to go through a number of federal approvals before we can construct a tower because of their backlog, because they weren't working, lots of issues like that. We had to wait until those were completed. The NEPAs, the SHPOs, those kind of things are done all through government. Now we're ready to go, and we're back here asking you no change in what we had 3 years ago, and just hope that you would approve that. I'm here to answer any questions. I can go through it, but I think your staff report is very comprehensive, and I'll stand by if you have any specific questions.
Thank you, sir. Commissioners?
Seems like we're just kind of rolling with 2021's memo here. There's no further due diligence we need to do at this time, given the amount of time that's passed. We're all good with everything.
Good question. The regulations haven't changed in respect to what we looked at in 2021, so we really have nothing further to review of it.
Thank you.
Or concerns? Okay, that being said, I'll entertain a motion for a special use permit SU 2405.
I'd move approval, SU 24-05.
I have a motion to approve SU 24-05 with staff recommend,
With conditions, yes. as
with
stated
staff
by
recommended conditions. Do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second to approve SU 2405. Roll call, please.
McKinney,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Renard,
Yes.
K. Williams,
Yes.
T. Williams,
Yes.
Sally.
Yes.
Motion is approved. This will go to the Board of Directors on October the 1st, 2024. Next item on our agenda is easement acceptance. Ms. Megan, your turn again.
Okay, we have 3 easements that you're doing acceptance on. It's Jiffy Trip, O'Reilly's, and then Fox Meadow. So these are the 3 plats. I'm available if you guys have any questions.
You all received the package on the easements. Is there any questions or concerns about those? There being no questions, I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to accept easements as presented.
I have a motion to accept the easements as presented. Do I have a second?
Make a second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Smith,
Yes.
Renard,
Yes.
K. Williams,
Yes.
T. Williams,
Yes.
Sally,
Yes.
McKinney.
Yes.
Motion is approved. Next item on our agenda is board and staff approved permits. Are there any questions on the staff board approved projects?
Any questions?
No questions or concerns on the staff-approved, our board-approved projects, then they sit as presented. That being the case, I will entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we adjourn.
I have a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you very much for your attendance